Episode 14, and an even number.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the
guys.
Grapevine. It feels like we ain't seen you for time.
And Michelle's trying to run.
With my next line. I'm joking. But
We're
yeah.
drinking wine. Okay, that's enough.
It feels like we haven't been here for a hot minute.
It's been a hot minute.
Because
Because it's been so busy. We've been really busy this past few weeks. So it's been a bit of an extra week.
yeah,
We had a week off.
we've lost
recording.
our, just lost a little bit of consistency there, just due to Sophie's birthday. Due to Sophie's birthday, which, you know what, while we're here, we're gonna actually, just like blow a candle, have an extra wish.
Yay! What am I gonna wish
Happy
for?
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Sophia, aka Ruby Red, Rubalicious. Happy birthday to you.
Baby girl! Oh, can I make 2 wishes? Even though
Just
you give me 1 candle.
Just make what you gotta make.
Thank you, everybody. I can hear the applause. Thank you for the love. Thank you very much. Thank you, my darling.
It's okay.
Mwah. And thank you for making my birthday special as well.
Yeah, we had a lovely celebrative time.
Mhm.
Celebrating your birthday.
It's been nice. I
It
had
was
some
nice.
family time. I had some couples time. And I had some friendship time too.
Yeah,
So,
time.
yeah, it's been nice. It's been
Mhm.
really nice. But busy, hectic, a bit tired now, but it's all good.
Yeah.
New chapter.
Yeah.
Just looking forward to the next year, innit? And
It's a blessing to see another year, isn't it?
try and work on those goals, especially as like the last year and a half with COVID and everything. People have not. Some people haven't made it. Some people have been sick. Some people have been mashed up.
Mm-hmm.
Even me myself. Do you know what I mean? Earlier on in the year with COVID, I was like, oh my god, I hope I get better from this. The times it goes through your head and it's
Yeah.
like shit. But yeah, man, looking forward to another year. It's all good. The next is Shell's big one.
No, listen, it's a small one. Don't listen to her about the big one. It's just a birthday. I'm 21 again. But yeah, we started off with a bit of bashment because, as we know, by the time this hits you, it will be Jamaican Independence
yes.
Day.
Friday the 6th of August.
Yes, Aya.
1962.
Yeah, 1962.
Isn't it? So 59 years. So next year's going to be a big celebration.
Oh my god, yeah.
Jamaicans are going to go mad.
Crazy.
It would actually be nice to be out there this time next year.
Let's make that
Jesus.
plan. Let's make that plan. But yeah, man, we have to celebrate our heritage, man, and be proud of the fact that we were independent all those years ago. We became independent, and the country became what it was really all about, and we got to make it what it is and make it our own, fully our own.
Exactly.
So it's nice. It's nice.
It's nice. Definitely something to celebrate. Probably wearing the yellow as well, which is going to be
man.
bright, vibrant. Represent a bit of the flag colours. I was trying to look for some green,
I was
today.
looking for some green, but
I was
like,
digging out everything. All I came across was a green headscarf.
and if you'd worn that, I would have told you to go home and get changed.
I'm trying to look for a bit of green, but we've got a bit of green in the grapes, and
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah,
That's all
and
you're
I'll
getting.
splash the flag around. You will see the flag everywhere. Yeah, but yeah, proud of it, love it. I love being Jamaican,
Same.
I don't know what it is. There's just something
when
about.
we're in a party and
Yeah.
everyone says, "Oh, the Jamaicans, put up your hand." You just feel
I'm
proud.
like,
Yes.
fuckers. It's a strong heritage. It's a very strong heritage, and
No matter where people are from in the world, they
Yeah.
know Jamaica.
yeah,
Like out of all the Caribbean islands, everyone's
with
like
a big name, with a big boy.
Jamaica.
Yeah, it is, man. And there's so much things that have put us on the map, and that we're proud of. I always say, because at the moment the Olympics are on, I always say, yeah, we're the best freaking runners.
Yeah, that was amazing to see. And the three
Which is something
female
that's
runners.
concurrent with Jamaican men anyway, best runners. But we're the best runners.
Just realised what you said.
They run from everything. We are the best runners. We're the strong athletes, man.
We are strong athletes.
I know growing up, that's what made me kind of like recognize the flag and everything. You know, we used to watch the Olympics and stuff like that, and you used to see like Merlin Ottey.
Oh yeah.
And,
oh God, that's a blast from the past, Merlin.
Yeah,
Ottey.
you used to see like all the strong Jamaican runners come out. Just even Caribbean, like anybody. Even when you saw Linford come out, you'd be like, I don't care if you got the British, whatever you have on.
Exactly.
You're Jamaican.
Yeah, I liked Linford. I liked the way how he looked so strong.
Strong.
You know. But then I fancied Colin Jackson.
I used to fancy Colin Jackson. It's like, I don't even think Colin Jackson likes women.
No, he
Am I
doesn't.
getting that right?
He doesn't know. You're getting it right. He doesn't like women, but we learned that a lot later. And you're laughing because?
Oh God, I love Jamaican people. You know, they're so freaking ignorant. That's one of the things that we are. We're freaking ignorant, aren't we?
We are.
Us Jamaicans.
We are.
We are so ignorant, but
the reason why we say that is because if any of y'all watch the Olympics, then boy, I mean, yeah, it was amazing. They did well, didn't they? The females. Big up Elaine. Well, when they won, they should have all congratulated each other. Agreed? My girl's lying on the floor celebrating on her own. Where are my fellow Jamaicans, people? Where are they?
It's like, what the hell? They're like...
They're standing there, arms folded, we never win.
Elaine, you in this fuckery. We don't business. We work hard for this as well. They were like, fuck.
They're not happy with
Elaine.
second and third. They wanted gold.
Yeah, but you don't act like that. I mean, if that was the English team, they would all run together.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, oh my God, I've seen it in other...
Yeah, exactly. Every other nation does it.
They like run together like, oh my God, I'm so proud of you, Margaret.
Exactly.
You did so well. We're so
Thank
good.
you.
We got second and first.
And they all stand together, take their pictures,
like, oh my
whatever.
God. Oh, yeah.
But that first reaction...
But these lot were like...
They were just vexed.
Fuck Elaine. Elaine Batiol. That's what they look like when they did come over to her.
Yeah, it's just... Well
Like
done,
she's a
love.
dog.
Well done.
Elaine, you bitch, show. It took me come all the way to Japan. Finals. Woo. In true Jamaican spirit, that was. I think that was. I don't think any other nation would have handled it that way.
Nope. I mean, I was happy for them. We got the Jamaica 1, 2, 3, fantastic.
But they were
damn
happy. They were like, we come for 1-on-1 only.
They weren't happy at all. Whoopsie.
Poor Elaine. Doesn't matter any name. You did well, Elaine.
Yeah.
Just they weren't bothered about what you did. They wanted to do it too. But yes, man, it's just nice. It's nice to be.
It is nice.
Caribbean and to have the strong heritage and see where our families have come from and know that we come from a very strong bloodline.
Yeah, we do.
So big celebration.
And it will continue. Cheers to Jamaican Independence. Yes, and happy birthday to my little bro as well. His birthday falls on Jamaican Independence.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. So big up little bro. Happy birthday. Lots of food and drink on Sunday.
Any excuse in it. And actually big up my little granddaughter.
Yes.
My granddaughter's
happy
one.
Birthday.
One. So Ryan, happy
Beautiful.
birthday to my beautiful shining star. Happy first birthday to you.
Yes.
Love you loads. Gorgeous
girl. And she was blessed on Sunday and it was just beautiful.
We christened her and she just looked absolutely gorgeous. She was like a little porcelain doll.
Yeah.
So
the little
gorgeous.
petite features. Yeah,
I had so much reservations about becoming a nan. And it was the word nan that gave me the reservation. I was like,
nan ain't as bad as
I was
grandma.
like,
you're a glam ma.
But you know what? Like once I seen her, I didn't give a toss about the title. I'm proud of it now. I'm a nanny. I'm a glamour. I'm enjoying it.
Another few years left for me, I think. Well, I hope.
There better be.
But yeah, there better be. But no, it's nice actually. And I'm proud of you as well. It was nice when, I walked in the church and you're there holding that. It's just nice.
So proud.
It's just lovely.
Got to step up in it because, Nanny's been doing it for years and now it's time for us to kind of step in them shoes. I don't think I'm quite ready. I did argue with my mum and auntie and there was like, if we cut the cake, I was like, no, you need to do that. You are still young and able-bodied.
That's true.
Your name is not Merkel and Merkel. go cut the cake. So, you know, it's a new generation, isn't it? We're all young and fly. So now it just means the grandchildren cannot run from us anymore.
That's so true. That is so true.
It's mad. Otherwise, it's been busy, hasn't it?
Very busy. I'm glad that I'm off work for a bit now. I can catch up on my own life for a bit.
Oh, look at you.
So,
look at you.
Help you out if I could.
Just normal 9 to 5 for me. No catching up on life. It's just continue on the life of work.
Oh.
Which is just, God, it's so busy. I always say it's busy, but every time I say it's busy, I really do mean it's got busier. Like, it's like the bottle toppers.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm still here.
You're still here, babes. And you know what? You're independent. You earn your money and thing. So it's all good. But now I've literally just been catching up because it's been one of those times where it's like, because I can't take time off in term time for anything, it's like, right, let me book all my appointments. I need my eye test, I need my dentist, I need this, I need this. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just booking appointments and just been running here, there and everywhere, just catching up. Because I can't do nothing, man. They just kill us off. Term time, you can't go nowhere.
I know. I think everyone's feeling it though. When you speak to people, everybody who's working now, I feel like everybody's jobs become that much more harder to do because of COVID, and you know, just because of the backlash of it. Just, you just can't get away with, if you was doing an easier job before, it's just not that anymore, is it?
No.
So something we've got to deal with, you know, for no extra pay.
The way of the world.
Exactly.
Just pray that everything goes well this you know, this winter, and we don't end up in another lockdown. But yeah, we went out, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
The world is now back open. And we had our first time out, which was enjoyable, but the way how it was cram up. I have not been that close to strangers in so long.
You know what? I actually put some of the footage. We did put some of the footage on social media, and I was like, right, because somebody actually messaged me and was like, "Oh my God, did you go out? Oh my God, it looks good." But I thinking back when I was thinking, you're thinking if you get COVID, I know where you get it from. You know what I mean? It's crazy, but you know what? To be fair, I think it was a good time, and after a certain point, it was just like.
You kind of forgot because we were having such a good time. You kind of like forget about.
Once the drink gets in your system, you do start to forget, and you know, you just kind of get on with your night. You enjoyed yourself. Sophie enjoyed herself. She got out there, little piece of ruby.
Fun. I went on that. What was it called? It was like a 360 kind of selfie thing.
Shit on her own.
I was like, yeah. If you know me, I like my picture there.
You just don't understand what I have to go through as a friend. This woman has an obsession with pictures. She has an obsession with taking pictures at the times when you don't want to take pictures. I know that you like to get them at the start of the night, but it's just like that. At that point, you just want to get to where you get it to. And she's like, "No, we need to take pictures because we're fresh."
Start looking Mashups.
No. You do it, and it's just like,
any of my friends will say the same thing. You know me.
It's just a lot, man. But yeah, moving on to our topic of the week. We found this clip from Steve Harvey on a Steve Harvey shows, and we just thought it was like something, you know, as women we could sit down and have a little discussion about and relate to. So watch the clip.
And see, one of the main things about women, your problem is you don't know how to pick a man. If you don't have a good man, it's not the man's fault. You picked the wrong man. You know, you have a choice in this. You have the say-so. If a man ain't and you pick him, that's your fault. He tells you along the way he ain't. See, because I'm gonna tell you something that I didn't write in the book that I wish I had. Here's a fact. Let me tell you something, ladies. Every man can change and every man will change. But there's only one woman that we gonna change for. The rest of y'all just get whatever it is. If we ain't coming by every day, we ain't coming by every day. If we just coming by late at night, hit it and go home, we just coming by late at night, hit it and go home. Well, I don't like it that way. Well, that's all the I'm giving you, because you ain't the one. See, if your man ain't making sacrifices and going out their way for you, it's because you ain't the one. Just listen to me. Don't get quiet on me now. You ain't the one. What you tripping for? Just go get you somebody else. See, but you pick me and you don't know where. Number one question women always ask me, Steve, where can I find a good man? You can find him anywhere. When the right one come along, he gonna walk up to you. You ain't gonna have to do nothing. But you gotta stop all this in the meantime dating though. That old, I'm gonna just see him because I wanna be held and I'm tired of not going out. Okay, keep on. When Mr. Right see you and you over there with Mr. Wrong, he can't move on you. You over there with that, the real deal been watching you for months. You keep eating lunch with that. He married, you having lunch with him, Mr. Right looking at you, but he can't move because the space is occupied.
So in that clip, like, obviously Steve's talking about, like, women not accepting the fact that, you know, some men actually just don't give a shit about us on that level, but we choose to ignore it on that level. So when we choose to ignore it, he's kind of, I do see where he's coming from when he's saying what he's saying, because obviously having a vacant space in your life for that real guy, you know, to enable that real guy to come through does make sense.
It does. I think it's something that we've all been through, haven't we? We've all ended up with somebody and we thought, shit, this isn't the right person. We know what we're looking for.
Yeah. But then you stay content.
You stay content, yeah. You do stay content.
Yeah, you
but
do.
sometimes you do it and you know it's still not the right person, but you know, you don't walk away.
So he is right from that point of view. Like I do think we're really crap at, like, we see the signs, but we're crap at actually taking action on the signs.
When the red flags come, it's like we have to have a few of them before we decide to...
We turn the red flags into amber for some reason.
Yeah, exactly.
We turn it into amber, we're like, okay, we'll just scratch it off. But it's so funny because we're so wrong and strong, because we go into relationships, we're like, nah, man, I ain't putting up with X. Not putting up with Y, not putting up with D. But it's like
our guard's up and then it just slowly comes down and down and down, and then we end up, like you say, the red flags turned into amber flags, and before you know it, we're kind of lost.
But is that just because, so if it's a wrong guy, what keeps us there? Is it just a sexual thing? Is it the connection, or because that bothered me a little bit. It triggered me a little bit, just because
it made me think when I was listening to him.
It did trigger me a little bit because it made me think, yeah, you're kind of freaking right, because I know that I've had moments where I've made do with somebody because of the fact that you're like, yeah, for here and now it works.
Sometimes
you know, get a little this, a little that, and cool, get a little time, a little energy, and then it's fine. But then it's not fulfilling you, and
in other ways.
Yeah, so that whole vacant situation where you're saying you should have that vacant space in order to let the one in. It's kind of true. It's kind of like you've given your podium to somebody who doesn't actually deserve it or doesn't need to be on it. But because we're choosing to, like, make do, they're taking up that space that could be for somebody else.
I see what you're saying though. It's you've got to make sure that when you go into something, you stay where your mind is at. Like, you go in with a mindset and you stick with it. Yeah, it's very hard to do that though.
And that's the problem with us women. I think we do deter from what we say we're first going to go into a situation.
But that's just with falling in love in general though, I think. Do you think? I think because it makes you weaker as a person.
Yeah, it does, but it also makes us hurt more in the end.
That's true.
So
but then you can't stop yourself from falling. And I think sometimes the way men are as well, they want to make sure they break down those walls.
Oh, some men are motherfuckers, in it. Like, probably that's a strong word, but some men are really bad because they actually do really sell you a false dream. They do really go out their way to sell you something that they haven't, because they like to keep us to ourselves.
Yeah.
So men will like to do their own thing, but they want to make sure that a woman does only one thing, which is them. So they secure that that whole fixation situation, and they know the only way to do that is to tell you all types of shit. So I feel like we do need to be better at like sieving out that bullshit, because I think a lot of men do really tell us, they really do sell us a false dream. I'm not saying all men do, because there's men that will say what they say and they back it. Some men tell us that just to keep us in a spot of like, so you don't go out there and what they don't necessarily want fully in a relationship. Like, you know, they don't want all the trappings of a relationship. If you're just having a sexual relationship, they want to make sure that your sexualness, as they would say, because it's Independence Day, your pum pum stays in one place. I mean,
yeah, they just want that exclusivity from
to the pum pum.
Yeah, and that's it. That's true.
So they tell you all types of shit in it just to make
just
you,
so that you won't sleep
just
with
so you
anyone
sit
else.
down. So if you got some ex-link that calls you and they're like, yo, what you saying? You're like, I'm not saying nothing, you know, because I got a man, I've got somebody, you know, I got seen somebody. Like we make out seeing somebody such a big thing. Seeing somebody now, you know, comes around like twice a week because it's consistent coming round to get sex now. We're sitting there, we're really bigging it up in it. Seeing somebody.
But the man doesn't really deserve a title.
You ain't telling nobody that though.
No, he doesn't deserve a title because he's not giving you that title. And that's where we fall short there. Yeah. As women. It's a shame, but we've got to do better. We do. It's hard, but we've got to do better because I feel like these men are winning out here. Sorry, guys.
I know. No, it's true. It's true. Going out on the weekend, we witnessed some bullshit. Yeah, and I feel like what we witnessed was women fighting, not just like, you know, like normally, you know, give it 10 years back, we'd go out and we wouldn't fight for it, but we witnessed women fighting for male attention on the next level. Like, it's almost like a cattle market. Like, we all go out and it's almost like, you know, you go to Amsterdam and everyone's on show, the prostitutes are on show. It's almost like that. Like, it's almost like that's what Raven's going to turn into. You're all just standing in a box. You're like, do you like me? No, do you like me? Do you like me?
You're not there for the right reason. You're not there to enjoy yourself.
No, it's about who looks the best to get the best, and, you know, I don't know. It's just a bit... And why it didn't feel comfortable to me is because men are the relaxed ones. They're like,
they didn't
care. Whatever. Yeah.
They were happy to just watch the girls walk by, look at their bottom, and just carry on vibing with their drink. They didn't business, did they? Whereas the girls were all fighting for the attention and oh, who can break it low to, you know, to this song, and who can do this, and who's got, you know, the biggest bottom, fake bottom. Do you know what I mean? It was just too much.
It was too much. It was a lot. It was different, and it just, like, you know, because we're slightly older, you know, it just makes you brace back a little bit and just look and think, right, there's been a real role reversal in her situation. Like, I don't feel, and probably women are not going to agree with me, but I just don't feel like we're in control as much as we used to be. I feel like we've lost the reins a little bit, and men are a little bit about themselves. And coming out of lockdown, I feel like men have learned a bit more than women, because I'm just seeing, I'm not saying this is all, but I feel like from the you know, pretentious side of it, where people just go out and they're looking a man and they're looking like something fresh and whatever, that whole situation, there definitely is a different switch in that situation where I feel like the men are a bit more relaxed and they're like, you know what, I spent 12 months on my own, I can continue on, I'm good with that. Whereas women are like, spent 12 months on my own, I need to rock out.
This is it. But, you know, women need to remember that about their worth, and just think, well, you can't just go with any old Tom, Dick and Harry just because you've been on your own for a bit. You know, you need to just make sure that whoever you are giving yourself to is worth your time. Yeah. You know, and that effort, it's hard, isn't it? But
it's very hard. But going back to what Steve said, we're making it harder for ourselves because we're not being strong enough to be dismissive of the bad habits and say, you know what, you're actually not for me. I feel like
we all do it. We do.
Yeah.
We do. I've been guilty of it. I would say.
Yeah. Have you?
Yeah, I have, and I think you do need to kind of like open your mouth.
Yeah.
And say, you know, this isn't right. Things need to change or bye.
That's true.
It's important.
Yeah.
I mean, don't lock it off straight away. If you can see red flags, address them. Address them and sit down and say, look, I don't like this. I don't like this. Are you willing to change it? Yes, great. Let's move forward. No, okay. See you later. You know, you have to kind of.
Sometimes it can't be words. It's got to be actions. So you have to watch your actions.
It's true. You do have to watch your actions as well.
Because I don't think necessarily men do tell us like necessarily what they're, you know, 100% feeling. I feel like we get it like washed down a little bit. Like going to flipping. I'm just switching completely, but going to Love Island, like this Casa Amor bullshit. Where the guys went off.
Just changed everything.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So my guy Liam, who met somebody in Casa Amor, he had something with the girl back in the normal house, and
I thought that was something strong.
It was something strong.
I felt like it could have been. Yeah. So I was really shocked at how he behaved in Casa Amor.
So I was shocked, but I feel like. Maybe I'm different, I don't know, but I just feel like she's going in a bit too much. I feel like her upset and her hurt is just a little bit too deep rooted for something that's still at a very early stage. It
was early stage, but I can see where she's coming from because he did like say to her, you know what, it's just me and you. Even though they didn't make it official, like liberty.
And I get that.
He did
but
just say.
He didn't make it official, which is my whole point. So it's just like you have to.
So if he's kissed another girl outside a challenge.
He really hasn't done anything.
Then he's not on paper wrong. He's not cheating.
No, he's not. And to be fair, in the situation that they're in, he's definitely not cheating because that's what they're going there to do. But it was just somewhat surprising for me how upset she got, and I was just like, you. Even if you was that upset, you've got to show some type of strength in the situation, and it just can't always be the blame girl. Like the women are so quick to be like, I don't trust you no more, and I've got trust issues, and this is what makes me this way, and I feel like
they hardly know these boys anyway.
Exactly.
To say I trust you in the first place.
Yeah. So
where did the trust come from? You've known them a couple of weeks,
and you've been in a situation where you haven't had your trust tested. So how could you have built up that level of trust already? But it's just really weird that
they're not even on the outside world yet.
Yeah, but it's the narrative of the female. It's the female narrative that's becoming a little bit of an issue for me. Like I feel like we can't always play the victim in situations because love is always going to equal hurt. You know, hurt equals pain. We're always going to go through this type of, you know, scenario of like feeling like men have done us wrong and certain things, but you know, that broken narrative of always making it be like the problem that we carry on to the next relationship really isn't a helpful thing, and it's just baggage.
It happens a lot,
and I've heard it so much in that program.
And babes, those people are young, so
when you get to 35, how much of that baggage are going to be? So you know, I was over there and I was hurt again. I was hurt. I was shot in the head. Like how many times can you talk about being hurt? When it's just the part of life, it's part of the situation. I get you're hurt and you've hurt in the past, but every scenario is just being like, I've been hurt. Like it's just a bit much, and I feel like we have got to a point where we use this narrative a lot, and we play this victim, and we think that this shelters us from the next guy not hurting us, but it doesn't.
It doesn't at all.
So is there any
we've
point
got to learn how to heal as women, I think, because we do really we do put up with a lot of shit. I'm not saying men don't, but we do put up with a lot. And like you said, we take it into the next relationship. And the healing part, for me, is something that I hadn't learned to do for a long time.
Yeah.
And I have suffered for it because I haven't healed properly in the past.
Yeah.
So I think I would recommend it to anyone. Just try and learn how to try and heal yourself. Find out about what you need to do for yourself. Because everyone's different. You can't expect to just come out of a relationship and just, oh yeah, I'm done with that. It's gone, that's it. Let's move on. You can't do that. It's still here. It's really difficult. But you've got to do it in order to try and make your next scenario better.
Healthy,
yeah. So you go into it with a better mindset, and you know that no matter what that person does to you, you kind of like learn to build up some kind of strength in how to deal with your emotions and how to deal with certain situations if that should they put you through certain things like the last person did.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, last night, it's weird. Last night I was watching Major Hype, comedian, and he was doing like a live, and there was a lady, he's doing like a bit of a dating thing where he had people come on there and they're talking, looking for somebody to fall for or whatever, and you know, start a scene. And obviously there's a lot of these are American people, so this lady came on there and she just come out of a relationship for 2 weeks, like 14 days, and she says to him, yeah, hook me up. And he went, oh, culprit, what
14? Hold on, she was in a relationship for 2 weeks.
She was engaged. It was so weird. I was watching it. I was like, this woman is
she was
blowing my
engaged
mind.
and she'd been single for 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
So what's she
so
doing?
So she found out that the guy that she was engaged to, that had basically told another woman that he loved her, basically, and she's not been engaged for probably not a month, and then she saw his messages in his phone, and he told somebody else that he loved her. So she come on this live on Instagram to Major Hype, and then she says to him like, hook me up with somebody. He's like, oh, how long you been single? She went 2 weeks. And he went, 2 weeks? Because there's no way that you've healed from that scenario. And if you heard the argument she put up, oh, no, don't get it twisted. I healed. Don't get it. When you hear a man tell another lady that he loved her, that just cut the whole, that was me. I was done. No, he done. No. 14 days. He had 14 days to call me and tell me he loved me too. He ain't told me nothing, so it's over. I'm here. I want you to find me a man. And he went back and forth with her for good.
Like, and that's a man telling a woman that she needs to heal first now.
Yeah, he has this lady in there with him as well. And she was saying the same thing. And he goes, all right. He argued back and forth for ages. She kept getting aggressive. She was going through a lot of pain. You could see it. And he was trying to tell her that. And she wasn't having it. And she's like, he did me this, he did me that. And he was like, yeah, but you're in pain. This is your pain. You need to heal. You cannot heal in 14 days. And she was adamant. So he put somebody on there, and the guy goes to her, if you was with me and we split up and 14 days have gone by, you telling me that I can't fight for you after them 14 days because you've now moved on.
That's disgusting.
And it was just weird.
Yeah, because if he was to change his mind in
in
less than a month.
What if I wanted to fight for you and I needed 2 weeks timeout break, or and you've just literally put somebody else in my place because you're sitting there talking about you healed? She hadn't healed. It was so obvious she hadn't healed because she was so
she's obviously
angry.
Putting up a front, isn't she?
But
and trying to put up a wall to show that she was strong and she was this and she was that, and she just wasn't. What she needed probably was just a great big hug.
Yeah, possibly.
And a glass of wine or a bottle or two of wine, and just to chill out. She needs to just have some time with her friends, vent. And in 14 days,
no.
And she was engaged. Nah, sorry.
It's like, come on now. But I think sometimes we can be guilty of like wanting to replace what we lose with something else.
We can, but
in order to fill a void that cannot be filled.
But that person can't. Whoever comes into her life after only 2 weeks is going to, number one, see her vulnerability and just think, you know what, I'm going to get on that because she's vulnerable. Yeah. She'll probably give up the goods because she's a bit horny or whatever, and just take advantage.
Exactly.
That's all they're going to do. They're not going to fall in love with you knowing that you've just come out of something big like that in 2 weeks.
Exactly. It was just really weird. I was like, what the hell? But like, again, it's like, as I said, as women, we've got to stop taking that narrative of like, yeah, this is this and that is that, and he did me wrong, so I can just do X, Y, Z.
Yeah.
It's
what she needs is a friend. She doesn't need a man. Do you know what I mean? After 2 weeks, no.
It's true. It's true. So I do think that we would get to a place of finding a significant other so much quicker if we did learn to heal, take our time to heal, and to, like Steve said, have that vacant space in order to like show that openness. It's almost like feng shui, isn't it? Like, it's like giving that space for somebody to step into it. Yeah. And it's so true. Even if you make that person so invisible that you're having sex with, and that person gets you by in the meantime, even if you make them invisible, you don't put them on your Instagram, you don't take them around family, you don't take them around friends, you don't have time with them in public.
You almost can't make it a real situation. Don't make it reality.
Still,
just kind of keep it as a fantasy thing.
You can do that.
So that you can work on yourself.
Yeah, but even if you have somebody like that in your life, it's still taking up that space that should be vacant. Weird.
But yeah, it's quite a deep topic, to be fair. I think it's something that both men and women can definitely relate to, because men deal with things differently, you know, when they're going through their relationship stuff. So yeah. Right, welcome to our music segment, guys. Today, in order of Jamaican Independence, we are going to talk about all of the dances that us Jamaicans are known for. Anytime you see us in a dance,
we love to jump and prance.
There you go. So yeah, we were talking about it, and we were discussing all of the dances that come through, like bashment and everything. And there's loads, isn't there? Didn't realise how many there were. There's
too many. Like, it's like, I don't even know. You can't even keep up with it. Yeah. But, you know, we're going to pick out some of our favourite bashment dances that, you know, everybody loves, because this is what we're known for, besides the running and thing. And the good cooking.
Of course. The first one we're going to go for is a good old Elephant Man.
Yeah, you can't do a damn thing without Elephant. Elephant Man's got probably every bloody dance in the bloody book, hasn't he? He's done it. He's created it. Should
we go for oldie?
Go on then.
Yay! Here we go.
You hear, you sign, you dance, and when you're on in the ear, then you rock, then you dip. Move to the drum and make reality. Step forward and come up back. I don't say until you make one of them boogie dancer. Lion can't do it, but she still want follow. She stiff like our, but she not
What you did it in the 90s?
Oh, I remember flipping in my young heyday, you know, doing a little bit of a bogle dance hall flipping competition here and there.
Competition?
My sister won me. Stupid cow. My favourite has to be log on. I love log on.
Oh, yes.
I love a little bit of log on and step punch it, you know. This is my favourite.
See, this is a footwork tune, but you can't see the footwork in the studio.
Yeah, you know what we're doing. Hey, hey.
I hope you're not doing this at home, you know.
And you better log on.
Ooh,
That's my favourite right there.
Yeah, I like that one. That's a nice, easy dance.
It's a nice,
I
easy
can
one.
actually do that.
It's good on my knees, you know. It allows me to get up the next morning. Swinging from this chair.
Nice to have a little dance, isn't it?
Nice to have a little bit of a dance. Even though we've been getting a bit of practice in lately, so let's go for one of the new school ones, yeah. Excuse me if this doesn't work.
The shoulder, fling the shoulder.
Warm it up. I'm gonna fling it. Fling. Hey! Fling.
Yeah, this is a new school one.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with this one too much.
Jamaican though. Who would think of flinging
a shoulder? I know.
For peace sake.
But you know what though? The Americans, they dust the shoulders off, don't they? Who was it, Jay-Z?
Yeah, but why are we flinging ours?
Fling it.
Yeah. But what are we flinging for?
No.
Like, it's just like, come on now. Come on, Jamaica. Be fair. Come on, everybody else is being nice. Why we gotta fling our shit? It's all right with, you know, bashment. But it's so weird that we have like this thing what we do where we really mash up some proper mainstream pop songs.
We do. Really badly.
Not quite sure why.
And they want to remix them. The Jamaicans remix these tunes to make them their own, which is fantastic. And I mean, big up Jamaica for being creative or trying to be creative.
Yeah.
But sometimes it just no work. Sometimes it just sounds awful, doesn't it?
True.
But I mean, God love us for trying.
I know. It's true, but I don't get it myself. I mean, there's people like, I don't know, Celine Dion. They probably know how to mash up a Celine Dion song, don't they? I don't get why they're so attracted, why Jamaican people are so attractive to a good old Celine Dion. Celine has a target market, and I don't think it was bashment. I don't think it was to reach out to
the Jamaicans.
For us to mix and blend it up this way, but they love Celine Dion. I don't know if Celine, are you aware? Do you know they love you like this? I don't know. Do you know? I'm not sure if you want to jump on a remix and bash it up a little bit. I don't know.
Never know. Beanie Man might jump on something with her, isn't it?
I'm surprised they haven't tried to collab already. It's confusing me, but
why?
This one, they definitely mess up this damn song.
Yeah, they do. Who agrees with us, guys? I don't know why they do it.
Willie Bones not going with it.
Because you'd be in the middle of like a bashment dance, and then they put this on, and everyone's like, "Why?" And
Oh
you're
my
like,
God,
what?
yes! Step it out, Tan. Step it out, Tan. Step it out. I'm like, what the? I'm a bit confused. It really confuses me.
Oh
I
gosh.
just don't get it. Who else do they mess up?
Fantasia.
Oh my God, poor Fantasia. When I see you, they really broke up that song, innit?
I used to like that song, and then
You can't go to a bashment rave, right?
not at all.
This song has to be played, but it's just it's in this bracket of song, isn't it? It's not just a normal R&B song, because everybody loves the Keisha Cole as well. Like,
Yes.
love, but for some reason this song,
They kill it with this song. That's the reason why. When I see you, when I see you.
that song, raw.
I should take it and run with it and.
They really do mess that one up, but I don't get it. I really don't get it. And Alicia Keys, No One.
Oh yes.
That one
Lord.
again.
Dun, 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 dun,
The
dun.
way
As
I
soon as
feel
you hear that,
the floorboards
And
bounce with that
yeah,
one.
everyone's stamping the floor and stamping the ceiling.
Rewind the tune. Rewind the tune. No. No. No.
This is a classic though.
Poor Alicia. She got it on that one. I don't think she realised she was creating that type of song.
Oh gosh.
It's ridiculous.
It is. But yes. God love our people.
We do.
We do still love you, Jamaica.
Yeah, we do love it. Listen,
You're just hilarious.
It's just banter. It's banter.
Oh God, I love a bit of Jackie O. Jamaica, we saw reach.
Beware.
No, I haven't been like for so many years. I need to go. It's disgusting.
Yeah. But yes, people, thank you for joining us
Thank
today.
you very much
For another
14.
episode of The Grapevine.
So another episode gone. Episode 14. We're still on our journey. You're not getting rid of us yet. Thank you very much for supporting so far.
Yeah.
Since our last episode, we've actually reached over 100 subscribers now. So we're very thankful for that.
Thank you.
We're still climbing. So yeah, just help us to keep growing, and thanks for putting up with us.
Thank you.
More in store.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I hope you have a lovely if you celebrate Jamaican Independence, I hope you have a lovely Jamaican Independence Day.
Do, yeah, there's going to be a lot of things on, isn't there?
Yeah.
So I've seen loads of people posting this and that and whatever. And if you're just at home with your family and having like food and
it's just
whatever,
about showing the kids your heritage.
That's it. That's exactly it. You know, it's important that the kids know where they're coming from and everything as well.
Definitely.
So, yeah, just enjoy. And if you're not Jamaican and you're not celebrating, then you're just going to have to put up with a lot of neighbours busting some tunes and smelling some jerk chicken over the garden fence.
Exactly. You can order your Just Eaters Caribbean as well, you know.
It's true. Have a lovely, lovely weekend.
We haven't done a quote.
Oh, no, we haven't.
No.
You know what? I put up a quote yesterday, right? Did you see the quote I put up yesterday?
No.
It said, and I thought it was a good one. Do what's good for your soul and not for your ego.
Okay.
Short and sweet.
That is short and
but
sweet.
But I put that up yesterday on my WhatsApp and my Instagram and stuff like that because it jumped out at me. And I read it in a book actually, and it jumped out at me, and I thought I'm going to put that up. I quite like that one.
Yeah.
It's important to do what's good in here. And we've been talking about it as well today, haven't we? About healing and, you know, your feelings and stuff like that. Not just what's just going to impress everybody else.
No.
That ain't going to help you in the long run. So.
No, it definitely is about what you're feeling inside.
Because you see a lot of that. You see a lot of people doing things for clout and for the gram and for this and for that and to boost their ego.
It's just not impressive. Like, at the end of the day, like, I just feel like people need to just, you know, be true to themselves, enjoy what they've got, enjoy the person that God made them to be, and, you know, share it with the world in your own little way, and share it with the people around you, but you really don't have to worry about this whole clout thing. It's just such an absolute, like, it's a lost dream because it's not going to fulfill whatever journey you've got, and it really ain't going to help you along in, you know, feeling yourself.
Yeah,
so
that's very true. That's very true. So yeah, hope you like that quote. And we hope you enjoyed the episode, guys.
We enjoyed it, a bit of Jamaican flavour, you know, the Jamaican flavour.
Thank you so much, guys. Cheers and see you soon.